Do we need to do this again?
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of David's Laboratory. You're gonna like this one, because I'm really pissed off at my friend Xavier. Because when he came home from the bar last night, he parked his car at a sharp angle, and when he did that, I couldn't park my car in my spot. Now that forced me to park my car 15 to 20 feet away from my original parking spot. And I just found out that Xavier went on a cruise. He didn't invite me or John, so now we're really pissed off. Since Xavier is drunk on a cruise, I figured this is the perfect time to plan my attack. No, not attack. Friendly prank. So this is what I'm gonna do. This here is a 300 decibel train horn. The plan is to set off that train horn when Xavier least expects it, at 3 o'clock in the morning when he's asleep in his bed. But Xavier is adapting. He has learned that most of my inventions can be deactivated by unplugging them, ripping out the wires, or stomping on them a whole bunch of times. So I had an idea. You know how sometimes you have rats at your house, but you can't shut them the hell up because they're somewhere inside your walls? The plan is something like that, but with a train horn. Fortunately, Xavier already has a hole in his wall. So all we need to do is put the train horn inside Xavier's wall without him noticing. So I bashed a hole in the wall, and I found some wood behind it with some insulation and a lot of rat hair. I don't know why there's so much rat hair behind there. I'm going to drill a hole from Xavier's room into John's room. Then I'm going to take the two wires coming from the train horn, I'm going to jam it deep into the hole in the wall. Then I took the train horn and I hid it in that small space in the wall where drug dealers hide their drugs and money. To make sure Xavier doesn't find the horn in the wall, I plastered the hole with some stuff I found at Home Depot.
See? Beautiful patch in the wall. It's like you'd never know.
Fucking terrible, he's not going to know. Then I'm going to paint the wall so Xavier doesn't know that the train horn is in there at all. I found some gray paint in my basement, so I used that to match the color of his original wall. And attached the wires to a toggle switch to make sure I didn't fuck anything up. I ran the wires across John's room and into my room by feeding it through the wall with a metal welding rod. But wait, the heart of every prank is the command center, so I bought a desk on Amazon for $30 to run the features of the prank. It has everything you need. A shelf, some legs, wood, 4 toggle switches, lighted up by LED lights, also bought on Amazon. I cut into a piece of wood with my vibrating knife tool and soldered about 1 million wires underneath the command center. I ran the wires from the train horn through some flex seal tubing and into a toggle switch on the command center. I took a 24-volt hazard light and attached it to the top of this RC car and ran those wires into John's room, across John's room, into my room, through some flex seal tubing, and into a toggle switch on the command center. Then I bought a fully automatic Orbeez blaster on Amazon for $24, unscrewed it, pried it open, and ripped out the wires. I cut off the trigger because it's redundant at this point. Cut the safety off because safeties are for Then I put the gun back together and soldered longer wires to the motor of the gun. Instead of using the 7.4 volt lithium ion battery that comes with the gun, I'm going to attach it to a 12 volt DC power supply so the gun can shoot even faster and harder. To attach the gun to the box, I used some double-sided tape, and then I taped the tape down with more tape. I don't know if that makes any sense. I tested the effects of the 12 volt DC power supply, both on the Danny Devito cutout, as well as on the live human subject. Fortunately, the gun was effective. Because Xavier is going to be really confused and disoriented when he's woken up by a train horn at 3 o'clock in the morning, I want him to come out of his room to something he's very familiar with, something he loves, which is why I have a full-size cutout of Danny Devito. I bought a voice playback module, so not only does he see Danny Devito, but he can hear live quotes from the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I attached a speaker in the playback module to the Danny Devito cutout, and attached long wires to the command center so I can pull Danny into the hallway during the prank.
Did I get it?
Look out, faggot! Look out, faggot!
I still had to set up the hidden cameras, so I got Xavier drunk over a game of Risk, and set up the cameras while he was passed out on the couch. And live feed the footage to the command center so we can watch Xavier while he sleeps. Oh, just for the prank. Now that we're all set up, we just have to wake him up at 3 o'clock in the morning to sleep. And hopefully by the end, Xavier will learn to just park his car straight. That's all we really want. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that looks good. Get ready with the button. You have to remember it. Game, gun, horn. Do you think you responded yet?
What?
Look out, faggot! Look out, faggot!
And because I'm terrible at designing apologies, and I'm even worse at delivering them, I hired adult film star Nina L to apologize for me. Check it out.
What? No, I will never apologize for you. Your friend came home from a hard day at work and wanted a good night's sleep, and you set off a train horn? You're nuts. What the? Do you even get a train horn from? Who puts a train horn on a wall anyway? Where do you get a train horn from? What is a train horn? Why would you do that? That's crazy. I won't apologize for you. Javier, I'm sorry. You have terrible, terrible friends, Javier. I think there's a special place in hell for people that put train horns on walls.
Yes?
JP? Who's got here? It's not the blood.
For the record, no one was bleeding.
No, but in the other room, we have shed millions of lives
We were playing Risk.
in a game of Risk.